Good morning. My name is Tara, and I would like to thank you for attending this morning's combined Dharma, family, and Gotan-e service. Gotan-e is a celebration for the birthday of Shinran Shonin, who is the founder of Jodo Shinshu Buddhism. So today we can celebrate and appreciate everything that Shinran Shonin has taught us, and so we can hear the Dharma today. We will begin this service with a moment of quiet sitting. Reverend Kuwahara will strike the bell, and we will sit for 1 or 2 minutes to quiet our minds and prepare to hear the Dharma. Then he will strike the bell again, and we will continue with the service. Reverend Kuwahara will now lead us in the chanting of Shoshinge.
Namandavts, 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 namandavts.浄土院国土人伝自然魔建立無常修正願長発慶大具勢合公子有志小樹十世名称文字法無法無量無変更無下無体公園の少女歓喜知恵公不断難事無償公超日学校精説一切群上無交渉本願名号少女号死心信行願に上等学章大涅槃必死滅道願成就如来生意公出世唯説弥陀本願会五辱悪事群上会養親如来如実言納発一年期愛心不断煩悩徳涅波凡上逆法再永入入修死入海一味 摂取進行上昇後意の水波無明暗頓内心臓死運無常不真実新人天非尿に幸不無しげ妙無暗逆心謙虚大狂気即応超絶合悪種一切全幕本部に門心如来偶勢が仏言広大小下者善人名踏んだりけ弥陀仏本願念部邪見教満なく修上信行十字人人な南中市南昔インド祭典地論下中華自治域市構想現代小構成小異名如来本税置き釈迦如来両河線異集合名南天寺龍樹大寺出頭性質の財派有無権先絶大乗無情報召喚議事小安ら賢治南行六六新行異行指導楽億年弥陀仏本願自年即時入筆上唯の上昇如来号法大非偶勢音天神菩薩増論説奇妙無下光如来永主たら見真実光線の超大誓願こういう本願力へこう移動群上昇一心記入空読大崩壊筆逆入大永主主特使蓮華造世界即昇信用発祥人有本能林源人図入生寺音寺用下本師鈍乱両天使上皇乱消防殺来三蔵ルシ十条教凡上宣行気楽法天神菩薩論中下報道因果見世願大元ねこういう他力症状心唯心人枠前本部新人没承知生じ即涅槃必死無料光明道小修上回復家同社結晶道南小唯名浄土活入万全自力変言周円満徳語感染症三不三神慶音言増末放滅道品一生増悪地偶勢死安如外小名化全道独名仏生意公愛上三陽逆は公名名号兼任年海入本願第一回行者少女今後心狂気一年総合用意大当逆三人即小発祥四条ら原神公開一大教返帰安女官日祭先祖終身反戦人法家二道小弁流極重悪人唯小仏が薬剤非摂取中煩悩証言水風剣大非無権上昇が本資源空明仏教連民全幕本部人新宗教商工編集戦弱本願偶悪性現来生じ臨伝下決地義上位少子即入弱上無意楽筆致新人異能入 無教大事修士等上妻無変極辱悪同族自主具同心有意化心し高僧説ナマンダーツナマンダーツナマンダーツナマンダーツナマンダーツナマンダーツナマンダーツナマンダーツナマンダー。
Please join us in singing a gatha selected by our music team.
Like cherry blossoms are the hearts that tomorrow they think they might, for who can tell? But there may be a tempest in the night. Like cherry blossoms are the hearts that tomorrow they think they might, for who can tell? But there may be a tempest in the night.
We will now have Parents' Day presentations by the Dharma School graduating seniors.
This is my Parents' Day graduation speech. I am grateful for, simply put, everything I have been given by my parents. In specific, my mom. I am grateful for her strictness, love, compassion, and wisdom. Without her, I would be a weak man who probably wouldn't stand a chance in this world, but with her, I just might be able to make it. My dad is a straightforward, understanding, and great man. He is simply a great guy, very likable and nice to everyone. He is also very forgiving, and normally, if I do something bad or screw up, he will give me advice to improve on my actions and myself as a whole. He has made me who I am, and I'm grateful for that. These two together have created my entire personality, and it is my goal not to fail them.
Hi, I'm Lauren.
I'm Erin.
And I'm Mimi, their mom.
Please join us in reciting the golden chain too. I am a link in the Buddha's golden chain of love that stretches around the world. I must keep my link bright and strong. I will try to be kind and gentle to every living thing and protect all who are weaker than myself. I will try to think pure and beautiful thoughts, to say pure and beautiful words, and to do pure and beautiful deeds, knowing that on what I do now depends not only my happiness or unhappiness, but also that of others. May every link in the Buddha's golden chain of love become bright and strong, and may we all attain perfect peace.
Namo Amida Butsu.
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 Today, I'm so happy to have guest speaker, Reverend I. Hironaka, who is, I think, my one of the best Dharma friends. And Hironaka Sensei was born in January 1977, Hiroshima. So very close. I was also Hiroshima, and I'm also like a January birthday boy. And he's 2 years younger than me. And he went to Sotoku High School in Hiroshima City. And then he went to Ryukoku University in Kyoto to study Jodo Shinshu Buddhism. And he took ordination 1992, almost 30 years ago. Right? And then he became a Kaikyoshi 2002. And then also he received a certificate of Fukyoshi. It's a kind of a certificate for like a preacher. So he's very good at giving a Dharma message. November 2002, he was assigned to Hawaii Kyodan, Jodo Shinshu, Honganji Mission, Hawaii. And then Hirobetsuin, Aya Honganji, and then Hawaii Betsuin. And then from 2010, he was assigned to Lahaina, Honganji Mission. So he married Megumi-san, and then Hironaka Sensei has 4 children. And then, so such a wonderful family. And then whenever I go to Maui, Lahaina, Hironaka Sensei and his family take good care of me. So whenever you have a chance to go to Maui, please visit the Lahaina Honganji. But anyway, so I'm so glad to have Hironaka Sensei as our speaker, guest speaker today. So I hope you will enjoy Sensei's Dharma message.
Namanda, 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 namanda. Good morning. Welcome to Dharma School Sunday service. This is I, Hironaka, resident minister of Lahaina Honganji on the island of Maui, Hawaii. I will be your speaker today. So, I'm so sorry for each individual Dharma School student and also teachers who are watching on your computer, especially students. You are always watching computer screen every day, hours and hours for online class. Here in Lahaina on island of Maui, my own kids are now having hybrid class. Half of the students go to class at school, and others stay home for online class. On Monday and Tuesday, my children go to school and have in-person class. On Wednesday, all the students have class by computer, and Thursday and Friday, my kids again have online class from home. It is better than before, but they cannot play football, baseball, wrestling, most of sports, and marching band also. Only, my daughter is able to enjoy playing tennis right now. So I admire you for watching screen, even for Dharma school. I know you love to watch screen or smartphone, iPad, whatever, Netflix and so forth. But again, thank you for watching this video. Anyway, because of the education changes during this pandemic, I have a hard time to tell how my kids are learning during class. Do you know why that is? Because no one is watching over my kids to see how they study all the time. They sometimes do not pay attention to the teacher. Actually, students at home may be playing with something, lying down, just pretending to listen, or he or she may be studying while drinking soda or eating snacks, checking the smartphone. Doesn't this sound familiar for you? Yes, if no one watches over us, we can be lazy. We can easily make mistakes. I am not only talking about students, but I am also talking about myself. Even if I am much older than you. So the teacher wants students to put their cameras on to make sure they are attending class. So this sensei, I go to walking with my dog twice a day, morning and afternoon. Sometimes my dog does his business way inside a bush and no one is around us. Then my lazy Hironaka talks to me. Hey, you don't have to pick that up. No one is watching you. It is messy, smelly. Sometimes the bag is so thin and he did it way in the bush. Plants need food. So when this kind of time comes, my grandpa's teaching always comes to my mind. He often said when I was youngster, even if no one is watching you, your parental Buddha is always watching over you. Whether you are doing good or bad, Buddha is always watching over you. You cannot hide from that. So, no matter what, not think. I just pick it up and keep going. So, okay kids, this is very important thing. This is the thing you cannot study at school, but only your minister Kuwahara sensei or minister's assistant or Dharma school teacher can teach you. This is the difference between school and class at Dharma school. This is most important thing is you can make the right decision when no one is watching over you, when no one is around you. So Dharma school kids can do that. Remember, we human beings, we are not that smart enough to do right thing when we are alone. No one is watching time. We human beings, we are not strong enough or tough enough to be strong when we are lonely and sad. But fortunately, we all can have life with Amida Buddha, who is always wishing our life to be at ease. Here is a poem written by Misuzu Kaneko titled When I Am Lonely. Okay, it goes. When I am lonely, strangers do not know. When I am lonely, my friends laugh. When I am lonely, my mother is gentle and kind. When I am lonely, Amida Buddha is also lonely. How do you like it? I love this poem. Amida Buddha sympathizes with your heart and mind. We don't want to make Amida Buddha unhappy. Instead, we like to make Amida Buddha happy. This is the very essence and fundamental manner of Dharma school kids. But here is the important point. Amida Buddha does not force you to be strong and intelligent, but Amida Buddha really likes for you to be honest, sincere, intelligent towards to your dream. Try your best even in the difficult pandemic time. Come on. Again, please remember when no one is watching you, Amida Buddha is watching within you. When no one understands what has happened and they doubt what you said, Amida Buddha always understands what it was. Don't worry. When you are lonely and alone, don't worry. Amida Buddha will within you, whether you are good or bad. Within your recitation of Namandav, Namandav, Namamidavs, the sound of Namandavu, it means you are a good boy, you are a good girl, you did it, you are doing very good. For me, you are perfect Dharma children, precious children for me. Please call my parental name. Namamidavs, Namandav. Okay? So I talk a little bit too long, so I should shut my mouth. And I like to conclude with the kind and gentle voice of Amida Buddha, which is, you are doing good. You're a good boy. You're a good girl. Okay? Please put your hands together in Gassho. When I am lonely, strangers do not know. When I'm lonely, my friends laugh. When I am lonely, my mother is gentle and kind. When I am lonely, Amida Buddha is also lonely. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namanda, 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 Namanda. Namanda, 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 Namanda. Seeing the sentient beings of the Nembutsu throughout the world, countless as particles in the 10 quarters, the Buddha grasps and never abandoned them, and therefore is named Amida. Namanda, 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 Namanda. Good morning, everyone. First of all, I'd like to thank Reverend Kuwahara for giving me this opportunity to share my joy of Onenbutsu with you at this Gotan-e service. Reverend Kuwahara is one of my precious Dharma friend, my precious co-travelers of Nembutsu path, and I can say he is my just Nembutsu brother. And also I thank his beautiful family, his wife Hitomi-san, and the sons Takato, Eito, and Hiroto. And importantly, I thank my fellow Nembutsu Sangha at Berkeley Buddhist Temple. I have visited Jodo Shinshu Center before, but not Berkeley Buddhist Temple. I hope after COVID-19, I will be able to visit Berkeley Buddhist Temple and enjoy reciting Nembutsu together with each one of you. So today is Gotan-e service. When we listen to the teachings through this occasion of celebrating Shinran Shonin birthday. Shinran Shonin was born on May 21st of 1173. It means long time ago. This Gotan service is actually not too traditional service, not too old. Can you guess when this Gotan service began or started? When it was set as official major service at Honzan, Kyoto, at Honganji, the service was observed on May 21st, 1874, officiated by 21st Gomonshu Myonyo Shoni. Currently, the service is held on, again, May 21st, along with Gagaku dedication ceremony, celebratory no play, and tea ceremony. At Ryukoku University, they have many events and ceremonies. One of the major events is Chochin Lantern Gotan-e Parade. Nearly 2,000 participants walk with lanterns from Maruyama Park Shijo Street, Kawaramachi Street, Oike Street, and Sanjo to the banks of the Kamogawa River. Shinran Shonin teachings, a symbol of what has been passed down to this day, are divided into lanterns that are lit by the participants. By participating in the lantern parade, they can feel the heart of Shinran Shonin. So this month we celebrate Shinran Shonin's birthday. Last month we celebrated another birthday, who was celebrated in the month of April. Yes, we celebrated Shakyamuni Buddha's birthday and so-called Hana Matsuri or flower festival. So on this celebration of Shinran Shonin's birthday, did you know that there is another title for this day? It is like Hana Matsuri or something Matsuri, something festival. The answer is Fuji Matsuri or Wisteria Festival, Wisteria Matsuri. Here on this island of Maui, we have 4 temples. Wairuku Honganji, Kahurui Honganji, Makawa Honganji, and Lahaina Honganji Mission. Every year, 3rd Sunday of May, we gather together and hold Fuji Matsuri service and event, such as Choral Fest, Quiz Bowl, Poster Contest, Hanafuda, some outside activities, and we eat bountiful meals. Of course, service is most important thing, but we really enjoy all gathering and activities. So Fuji or Wisteria is very familiar flower for us, Jodo Shinshu followers, because we often use the Wisteria crest as our symbol. Japanese common image of Wisteria is month of May because it gorgeously blooms in May. And have you ever heard what the flower Wisteria represents? It is said to mean welcoming, steadfast, kindness, and never leave. That sounds exactly right to describe Amida Buddha, doesn't it? Especially, never leave is one of the remarkable points of Jodo Shinshu teaching, and welcoming. It is about how Amida Buddha lives within us and never leaves us. As I was writing this message, it reminded me of one question from my sensei at Sunday school. When I was youngster, the question was as follows. Amida Buddha is going to save us, take us to his Pure Land. How will he carry us to the Pure Land? Is it going to be like child of monkey or child of cat? I wasn't a good boy, so I didn't attend Sunday school often, but this question impacted me a lot. So I still remember it. So monkey baby or kitten, cat baby. So the answer is child of the cat. Let us think about that. So, when the monkey is afraid or there is an emergency, monkey child runs to the parent's place and jump to the parent's stomach, using own power to cling firmly to the parent body. If the monkey child loses his own power, what's going to happen? It may be cause of falling down. That is why it clings firmly and desperately grasps the parent's body and depends on its own power. On the other hand, how about the cat child? When parents feel fear and danger, the parent cat runs to the place of the child. Parent cat bites the scruff of the kitten and saves it from the situation. Taken to the place where secure or the feeling the kitten can be at ease. You might have seen this happen before. In our society, we have thousands of religions and teachings. There may be a religion that is like the child of the monkey to be saved. But Amida Buddha's salvation system is just like how the baby cat was saved. We human beings, from Amida Buddha's view, we are like a baby cat which is right in the middle of road when traffic light change. Amida Buddha cannot just see this situation but also rush forward to us, forward to the kitten, and just carries us to his land of bliss. During the, take us to his place of the land of bliss. Never leave, never leave. So, Shinran Shonin teaches us in this Wasan I shared at the beginning of this my message. Seeing the sentient beings of the Nembuts throughout the world, countless as particles in the 10 quarters. The Buddha grasped and never abandoned them, and therefore is named Amida. In this poem, Shinran Shonin gives us second comment or explanation for the third line. The Buddha grasped and never abandoned them. It says, Seshu or grasped. Once grasped, one is never abandoned. Setsu means to pursue and grasp, one who seeks to run away. Setsu means to talk in, shu means to receive and embrace. So one word to take is two separate meanings here. To pursue to the person who is in danger, to pursue, or to the person who doesn't even realize I am in danger, to pursue, and to take in, just a welcoming, come as you are, to take in, and then once taken, never abandon, never release. So, although you already encounter the Amida Buddha's primal vow, are we really facing Amida Buddha's wisdom and compassion always? In our daily life, we may be living a life that disobeys Buddhism. we don't always face Amida Buddha. It means just like running away from the Buddha. However, Amida Buddha is just like a parent who always watches over the kids who do not care about anything or anybody, even if they are in danger. Just like a parent cat saves its own kitten. Amida Buddha always pursues, takes hold, and embraces us, even those who are running away all the time. Furthermore, once we are embraced, taken in, He will never abandon us. So, on this day of Gotan-e service, Fuji Matsuri service, let us, when we see Fuji, we image welcoming, steadfast, kindness, in other words, compassion, yeah, and never leave. So it is all represent like Amida Buddha's, how he is walking us here, now, and solely to me, to everybody. So, thank you very much again, Kuara Sensei and the Sangha of Berkeley Buddhist Temple. So, in conclusion, I'd like to share with you the poem written by our Hawaii Sangha, Myoko-nim, Chiyono Sasaki, who was on the Big Island before time. So, it is entitled Anjin or Settlement. It really tells us how he enjoyed the enriched life of Onenbutsu. So I really love this poem. So I like to share with the Sangha of Berkeley Buddhist Temple. So please put your hands together in the show. Namanda, namanda. Anjin or settled mind. How shameful for not knowing Amida's true compassion. Looking at myself only, I worried and calculated about this understanding and that understanding. I listened, believed, and calculated with my self-power mind that pushed true compassion away from myself. When I listened relying on myself. When I knew, I credited myself for knowing. I was satisfied with myself who listened, believed, and learned. Without realizing hell waiting for me, I appeared to be happy and contented. Without thinking about hell seriously, I did not see myself as going to hell. In spite of false views, laziness, and selfishness, I was proud of myself as a person who practiced selfless giving. With the understanding which I concocted, no way can I go to the Pure Land. To go to the Pure Land where I cannot go with my effort, I just entrust Oya-sama, who will never let me fall. This self of heavy karmic evil and defiled acts. Entrusting the great matter of my after my life to the inconceivable wisdom of Amida Buddha and becoming the person who is taken to the Pure Land. How happy I am. Namami doubts. Namami doubts. So again, Please put your hands together in the show. Let us all recite the calling voice of the Buddha, the voice of welcoming, the voice of never leave us. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namanda, 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 Namanda.
Thank you, 弘中先生。ありがとうございました。Your wonderful Dharma messages. 本当にありがとうございました。Then I'd like to say thank you to Tara for being a chairperson for today's service. ありがとうございました。Thank you. And then thank you, Bradley and Myron, for your help during today's service, online service. ありがとうございます。And then thank you, John, and then also Tara, for monitoring the chat room on our YouTube channel. ありがとうございました。And then thank you, Emiko-san, and then BBT Music Team for the beautiful gather for today's service. ありがとうございました。And then thank you everyone for joining today's Berkeley Buddhist Temple 2021 Gotan-e service. ありがとうございました。So now announcements are on the screen. If you can, please join our activities or programs. Again, thank you very much for attending today's service. Please take care of yourself and then see you next week. ありがとうございました。Thank you very much.